Get this popping, man. Let's get it popping, man. Let's get it popping, man. Shout out to the RBT, Real Bucking Talk Facebook group. I'm a new admin of the group. So, shout out to everybody over there. Chuck, man, Chris, man, everybody, man. So, shout out to them dudes, man. Shout out to everybody that's in the group. Yeah, man. Let's get this video pop. I'm gonna wait till get a couple viewers in here. I got some facts. I'm bringing some facts to this video. I ain't bullshitting in this video. This video is gonna be nothing but facts. No opinions or nothing. It's shit that I know. So I'm gonna wait a few more minutes, about like another minute or so. Then I'm still I'm gonna go in. I'm about to go in. I was thinking about shit all last night, man. Like all last night, this morning, all that shit. So, I was watching Bucko's Locker. He shouted me out on his video, which I definitely appreciate. He said, make a video about fire Mike Smith. And I'm like, like my plan was, man, I wasn't gonna do no video, man, like because of the way the team played yesterday. They on a bye week, so it's like, I ain't want to do nothing, man, because like the team was trash. The team was trash. Yeah, man. I was sitting there watching it, man. This morning, man, and he said bowels movement. I was like, what? He said my name? Okay, all right. Well, it's only a handful of us, man. Like I'm trying to get more people to start branching out, man. Like, I know people like watching Buckos and like Buck Nation, man, like and like a few other guys. And I got my little people, man, and I got my little group of people that that watch me. But it's like, yeah, man, like we need more people to start speaking out on this shit. You know what I mean? Like this team been losing, man. Like, we've been losing a lot, man. Like, that shit gotta stop. And it starts with the defense. Mike Smith had the 23rd ranked defense in 2016. And that defense looked good in the second half of the season. The first half of the season was trash. The first half they were struggling. Like the first half they were struggling. I remember Derek Carr, he threw for like 500 yards or like something like that day. Like, the people was blaming the kicker for that. And, I used to be on Facebook like, yo, like, how y'all blaming the kicker when the defense is trash? So, I got my shit together, man. All right, here we go. Cause I'm about to start preaching, man. All right. All right, here we go. Buccaneers defense, right? In 2014, that was Lovie Smith's first season. They were 25th total defense, 19th rush defense, 28th pass defense. They gave up 25 points a game, and they was only averaging 17 a game. So that's the type of season we had. We went 2-14 that season. They were just trash that season. But the next year, they was much improved. They got Jameis and Doug. Doug Martin had a good year. They were 10th in total defense. They had 10th ranked total defense in 2015. 11th against the run and 16th against the pass. But the points per game went up by 1 point. But their total defense was 10th in the NFL. The points per game sucks. Yes, I know that. Very, very high, man. That's damn near 4 touchdowns a game. The offense was 5th. See, they had Dirk Cutter running the offense in 2015. Offense was much improved. They went from 30th in the league to 5th. Let me say that again. Dirk Cutter, the coach we got right now, his offense was 5th in the league. Total offense. They went from 30 to 5. They went from 30th in the league to 5th in the league. That's a hell of an improvement from the previous season. The wins went up. So Lovie Smith defense was 10th. And his offense was 5th. They won 6-10 that year. They had a 4-game improvement from the previous season. So they went from 30th ranked offense in 2014 to the 5th best offense in 2015. And they won 4 more games. They lost the last 4, I believe, that season. They lost the last 4 games that year. Quan was suspended. A lot of shit went on that season. But they went from 2 wins to 6 wins. You telling me Lovie Smith couldn't get another year? Lovie Smith couldn't get another year. I did a video when they fired Lovie Smith. I said, damn, the next person fans is going to want gone is Jameis. That's exactly what I said on that video. I said, damn, they done fired my man Lovie. The next person they going to want going to Jameis Winston. I remember that 2015 season. Everybody was like, fire Lovie, fire Lovie, fire Lovie. Fans were saying this shit. I don't have to make it up. Fans are saying fire Lovie Smith. This is what y'all wanted. This is what fans wanted. We was 2015, 2 years later, they 32nd. Because they went and promoted Dirk Cutter, which I wasn't surprised by that. Because they didn't want Dirk going somewhere else. So they said, fuck it, we going to promote him to the head coach. And then let's bring in Mike Smith. I said, Mike Smith? You talking about the dude that got fired in Atlanta? Because they brought him in there, defensive coordinator. All right, okay, all right. They went and got Vernon Hargreaves, Noah Spence. First 2 picks of the draft. Defense was trash the first couple weeks. Damn near the half of that season. and then they turned it around in 2016. They won like 5 straight games. They beat Kansas City and Seattle. Y'all remember that winning streak they had? That little 5-game winning streak that they had. It was from I think it was from late October going into December maybe when they won them 5 games. So they won 5 games straight. The defense played much better, right? They still finished 23rd in the league, total offense, giving up 23 points a game. The rushing game, the rush defense is trash. It was 117 yards a game, 251 yards through the air, 22nd in the league. One thing they did do well was the sacks. They had 38 sacks that season in 2016. They had a very good pass. They was actually all right that year with the front four. They actually got some pressure up there. But it was more towards the half of that season. So going to 2017, Mike Smith was getting offers. I heard he's supposed to be going back to Jacksonville to head coach. But the Buccaneers kept him. He stayed with the Buccaneers. Mike Smith stayed with the Buccaneers. We had a lot of hype. Finished 9-7. Got a nice young quarterback. Got a nice wide receiver. The defense finished strong in 2016. So everybody was a little hyped last year. Going into 2017, we fucked up. We only won 5 games. Our quarterback got injured. Defense is trash. 32nd in the league. 24 points a game. 261 yards against. They giving up damn near 300 yards through the air every game. I did a video. I did a video. I said something about #fire Dirk. This is when I wasn't really getting a whole lot of comments. I wasn't getting a whole lot of views. But I was still posting my shit like every week. Like I was posting my videos. I said, man, they gotta fire Dirk. But fans don't want to hear that shit. They like Dirk, whatever. Okay, cool. Cause I do read shit. I'm always reading shit. And fans be going there. Oh man, let's give Dirk another season. Let's give Mike Smith another year. His defense was much improved in the last 8 games of that season. Defense was trash last season. He should have been gone after the 2017 season. He should have been out of there. Now, I can understand them not firing Dirk because it's like, they keep firing motherfuckers every 2-3 years. They can't find nobody. We had Chucky for 8 years, maybe? About 7, 8 seasons, maybe after, we had Chucky for a while. Then we had Raheem. Fans didn't give Raheem a chance. So like Raheem Morris, he was a dead man walking as soon as he signed up. And then we went out, got Graciano. That was trash. And then we went and got Lovey. Fans didn't give Lovey a chance. But some fans give Dirk a pass. No. Fire his ass. Fire Mike Smith. There's no good results that's coming from this shit. At this rate, Buccaneers is going to finish 32nd in the league again. So back-to-back seasons, they're going to have the 32nd total defense. Do y'all hear this shit? When I became a fan of the Buccaneers, they were known for defense. They were like top 5 every year. We should not have to sit through this shit. 32nd in the league again? Back-to-back seasons? And this motherfucker's still here? Do you hear this shit? Do you hear this shit? I'm trying to figure that shit out. How is he still here? Like how? 32nd back-to-back years? Come on, man. Bruh. This morning, I went on Game Pass. And I watched that game. I turned it off. I'm keeping 100 with y'all. I turned that bitch off. That was pathetic. I'm not even going to watch what James did yesterday. I turned that motherfucker off. Defense is out of position. They got injuries all over the fucking place. At this rate, the Buccaneers going to finish with the worst defense again. "32nd, man. It's 32 teams in the league. And they finish in 32nd. When is he going to go? Like I said yesterday, they must be doing something. They up to some funny, fishy shit going on up in their press box. So somebody is twerking up there. They shaking their ass. They doing something up there. Something is going on for him to still be on a fucking team. Nah, bro. Nah. This is why the fans are the way they are. Look at the fucking comments. Look at the comments. Nobody likes what the fuck is going on. There's people out here that's damage controlling this shit. People out here damage controlling. Oh man, Mike Smith ain't that bad. Bruh, I done seen all that shit. I done seen it all. Motherfuckers want him gone, bruh. Why is he still here? They gave up 48 points. They gave up 48 to the Bears. When's the last time the Bears scored that many points? Man, they had Mitch Trubisky out there just... Look, I turned that bitch off, man. Once the score was like 35-3 or like whatever that score was, like whenever they scored that 5th touchdown, I was done, man. No fan should have to sit through that shit. There's people that's in our bus group on Facebook. One guy was there. He went to Chicago and watched that shit. And I commented, I said, damn, man, I'm sorry you had to go through that shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people spending money to go watch the team. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't care about the product. They don't care. Oh, man. Everybody need to get fired. No, motherfucker, you need to get fired. You and Mike Smith need to go. Plain and simple. I know fans is tired of switching coaches. I am too, man. I don't want to see nobody. Come on, man. I'm getting tired of different coaches every fucking 2-3 years. When is this shit gonna stop, man? When is it gonna stop? These dudes is 32nd, man. Lovie Smith was Tiff, man. Tiff in the league. The sacks, man. If it wasn't for JPP, man. Can you imagine if they didn't have JPP this year on that D-line? That D-line wouldn't get nothing. I mean, Gerald is trying, man, but he's getting doubled. Curry is just out there, man. JPP is the best player on the team, man. Offense and defense, man. JPP is the one guy out there that's like he out there trying to get it in, man. And I'm glad he's on the team, but I feel bad for certain players like that because he got traded there, and it's like he's a Super Bowl champion, man. He knows what it takes. He want to win too. This team ain't winning shit. As long as they keeping Mike Smith, bro. Like, I don't care if they keep Dirk. I don't care. But the defense got to change. Dirk Cutter looks clueless, man. I see them, man. They showed him on the sideline a couple times. He just like this. Clueless. That's the first time I cut the Buccaneers game off. I'm trying to think if I ever did that shit before. That's the first time I have ever cut a Buccaneers game off. Even when they lost 56-14. What was that score? 56-14. When the Hawks, when the Hawks. I'm over talking about basketball. That's how fucked up I am. When the Falcons beat them 56-14, Lovie Smith first season. That was bad. That was on Thursday Night Football. I remember that shit. But come on, man. This shit is bad, bro. The fans is not happy. The middle of the field, they have a hard time. They won't have, this season, from what I've seen the first 4 weeks, they cannot cover tight ends. I don't know what it is, but they can't cover tight ends and they can't cover running backs out the backfield. Oh my goodness. Dudes were so wide open yesterday. Oh, it was bad, man. That defense, players don't know where man, it was bad, bro. Levante, he out of position. They don't know who's sticking who. Tariq Cohen scored the easiest fucking touchdown ever. Like they was in the red zone, and Levante was supposed to be sticking him, but he went outside and. It's bad, man. This shit is bad. Hashtag fire Mike Smith. This is bad. It was crazy is, I was posting about Levante Quan. Oh man, you don't know what you're watching. You don't know what you're talking about. Do y'all see now? Do y'all see that shit now? They can't cover nobody, bruh. And then they'll finally make it stop. And then they'll get up and celebrate. They want to flex their muscles. You see why they're always leading. That's why they always get so many tackles a season, bruh. Because they can't get off the field. Levante had about 3-4 seasons. He had like 140 tackles, man. He had 140 tackles, bro. For like 2-3 years straight. Like, just like 140 fucking tackles. That's a lot of goddamn tackles for a 16-game season. That means they on the field a lot. Why didn't they keep Lovie Smith? And I said this shit almost 3 years ago when they fired him. They fired Lovie Smith January, I forget the exact date, but I know it was January 2016. It was like the first couple of days of January, man, when they fired him, man. I think it was like right after the season was over, man. Like they fired Lovie Smith. But I was not surprised. They could have let him rock for another season to see if they can improve even more. The defense got worse. It hasn't got better. It got worse. I'm just comparing it to his 2015 season. Now, the 2014 season, man, that's some shit. Nobody want to talk about that season. That was a long year for us. 2-14. 2-14. Bruh, the players, we're not gonna sit up here and act like they don't have good players. They got good players on the team. They got good players in their defense. They just not performing well. And Chicago was doing simple ass shit. They could not stick to Rick Coleman, man. I mean, it was a couple plays, he was just wide open, bro. I don't think I finished the that game was so bad, I did not finish the first half, bro. I had to cut it off. Once they scored that 5th touchdown, I was done, man. I was like, man, I'm not watching this shit no more, man. It's torture, man. It's fucking torture, bro. Why is he still on the team, bro? Like, why is he still coaching? They could. Oh, man. It's terrible, man. It is terrible, bro. Bro, that's not going to happen, bro. That's not going to happen, man. That's not going to happen, yo. Not right now. It's not going to happen right now. All right. If they go to Atlanta in 13 days and they give up 40 again, and he's still going to be the DC after that game, nah, bro. That's not cool, man. That's not cool, yo. I'm talking about, man, we be out there struggling, man. The linebackers, they're not really impacting the game. JPP, the only one that be at it, man. The secondary is just, bruh. I miss the old days. Rondé Barber, John Lynch, Brian Kelly, White Smith, Dexter Jackson, Abraham. That's when they had a defense. The Buccaneers ain't got no more. Man, much respect to all the Bucs fans out here, man. You know, that's been rocking with this team through the bad and the ugly, man. Because there haven't been too much good. Besides the late 90s, early 2000s, there haven't been too much to root for. There haven't been too much to root for. We had a couple good players, come and go. But, it's just not right, man. Shit ain't cool, man. This defense is not getting no better. Defense is, oh, man, it was so bad, man. It was bad. It was so fucking bad, man. But shit, the 2 wins they had, they only won by 8 points, and they won by 6. Because they don't blow nobody out. Buccaneers don't blow nobody out. They either win close games, or or they just lose. But like most of the games that they win, they always like a one possession game. You know, shit's sad, man. 32nd again. That's not gonna cut it, man. Tell y'all shit, I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. Atlanta is gonna do them dirty. Atlanta is gonna rock this Buccaneers team. They're gonna rock them, dog. They're gonna rock the shit out of Tampa Bay. They're gonna rock them, man. And then most of y'all fans will be like, "Oh man, it's all James gotta come on, man. James could lead them to 28 points. Defense gonna give up 45, and y'all still gonna blame James because he didn't score 46. Nah, y'all. James is starting week 6. He has to. Let's see what he could do with this offense. They don't have O.J. Howard, so he's out. So Cameron Brate, you up. Hopefully they get a run game going. Hopefully, but I think they're gonna get rocked. The Buccaneers gonna get rocked, man. The only thing that's gonna save them is the offense, man. But we gotta see how that go. But their defense, if they still got Mike Smith on it, nah, they gonna give up. They gonna give up a lot. They gonna give up a lot of points, man, against Atlanta. Then who they got after that? Cleveland. Man, if they let Baker come in there and rock them too, you can't fucking the Bengals in Carolina. Oh man, look. Man, that shit ain't looking too easy, man. That shit ain't looking good for us. That shit not looking good for us. Yes, man. Duran was there. Duran, the white people get more passes than us, bro. Probably 1 or 2 more games. That's it. Man, the Falcons game. I am not too confident about that game. I think Atlanta is gonna rock them, man. Cleveland. Darth Vader. I don't know, man. You tell me. How do you really think that people is still going to be, people still think they're going to win with this defense? Darth Vader, you can't be serious. The only way that's going to look, they need the offense more than ever, man. This defense is not stopping nobody. Did you not see what happened yesterday? All week, all last week, fans are saying Mitch is trash. Mitch is trash. Mitch is trash. I couldn't tell. They ain't let him do whatever. They let Mitch do whatever he want yesterday. He wasn't even, bro. He wasn't even. He did not audible nothing. They barely beat them. I just said they gave up 40 and they barely beat the Eagles. because of the offense. The defense was bad last Monday night. Bruh. It's not going to solve anything. Firing Mike Smith is not going to solve nothing. It ain't going to solve anything. Defense is still going to be trash. Defense is still going to be trash. But me, I'm not hyped. I am not hyped for this Atlanta game. So you tell me, if they lose to Cleveland, are you still going to be saying this shit? Then they at Cincinnati, and they at Carolina. The offense is going to have to save the day. They're going to have to save the day. See, like I said yesterday, most people were I'm going to say that first 2 weeks fucked people's head up. Because, like, most people did not have them winning at all. Everybody said they were starting 0-3. Buccaneers fans were saying this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that offense didn't do what it did, man, we'd be looking at 0-4 right now. But I'm glad they 2-2 going to the bye week. But it's not looking too good, man, when it comes to this defense. That's all we're saying. We need some improvement. You are not going to win games when you're giving up 48 points, man. We are not going to win nothing if they don't address this defense. Switch it up. Do something, man. 48 points. Come on, man. Trubisky was killing them, man. 19 yards per completion. Come on, man. 6 touchdowns. And like you talking about winning. That should be the last thing on our mind. It's the damn defense. They're the ones that's going to hold them up. They got the players, right? Gerald McCoy, Vontae Davis, JPP. They have the players. So why are they this bad? Mike Smith, he up there chilling, man. He up in that press box, chilling, getting paid, laughing, while us fans and shit, we the ones that's mad. We the ones that's like, damn, like what's going on? Like, you know, that's not fair to us. The players come and go. The players come and go. So I don't think that they really understand the pain. You know, ever since the 2002 Super Bowl, man, it just been downhill from here, man. They can win games. Darth Vader, they can win games. They can win if their offense is scoring 35 and 40. Because that defense is not stopping nobody, man. Did you not watch that game yesterday? Come on, man. I mean, dudes was so wide open, bruh. Oh man, it was so bad to watch, man. It was it was so bad, man. It was bad, man. And I'm like, you know, even if Chris Conti was out there or Vernon Hargraves or Kendall Beckwith, you know, come on, man. Like, I just don't know if they would have made that much a difference. You know, it's just like last year they was trash. This year they're 32nd. When is it going to stop? Stop the bleeding. Stop the bleeding. We be bleeding, bro. We out here bleeding. Phil still had him 32nd, man. He had these guys 32nd coming into the season. He was right on the money on this one. And I posted that up in the group, man. They was like, oh man, the DBs is much better than that. Okay. Defense ain't that much improved, man. Defense ain't that much improved, man. Defensive backs, right? Let me focus. It said Jacksonville, right? LA Rams, right? Who is this? New Orleans, Tennessee, Minnesota, Buffalo, Detroit, the Chargers, Baltimore, right? Look where Tampa Bay is at. On the fucking bottom. We on the fucking bottom, bro. 32nd. DBs. Coming into the season. 32nd. And that was with Carlton Davis and MJ and, Jordan Whitehead. 32nd. And that's coming off the 32nd pass defense. So they made no type of improvement personnel-wise. And you can tell. You can tell by what's going on here. We stinking it up. We are stinking it up. I want to see more people doing videos. That's what I want to see. Rock. 717171717171. Do them goddamn videos. We need you out there, bro. We need you out there to be doing them videos. We need another voice on YouTube. Put your little Macho Man shades on and your little fitted hat. Put that shit on and do your goddamn video. You said they ain't fired Mike Smith. Man, I believe, look, man, if they get shitted on in Atlanta, he better get fired when they hit that locker room. Something got to happen. Something got to go down. Dog, they ain't firing him, dog, because they up there twerking in the fucking joint, man. Because they twerking up there. They got something fishy going on, man. Something is going on, man. Behind the scenes. Chris Conti, Mike Smith, and Dirk Cutter. They doing something, bro. Derwin James. They had the nerve. Look, man. I'm gonna carry this shit to my grave, man. Derwin James out there making plays, bro. They out there. He out there making plays, man. He got 3 sacks. Man, I hope Vita, man. Look, man. I hope, man. I pray, man. I pray that this guy be somewhat of a good player. It's bullshit. Look, man. If I'm telling you, man, if Derwin James is that dude in like 2-3 years, and Villa won't live up to his draft height, bruh, man, it was the safety position before this season. Look, man, man, I wanted it Derwin James because he would have fit. He would have fit the defense. Now I understand Buccaneers haven't made too many selections on D line to help Gerald. The defensive line was they had to upgrade that. Same for the secondary. But I felt that Derwin James would have fit in this defense. Like they already done signed, Allen and whoever, even though they was gonna be here for long term. But at least for the next 2 or 3 years, they they would be here. But I felt Derwin James should have been that dude. But the way Mike's man, look, I don't know how effective he would have been in his defense because they look like they lost. They look lost, bro. See? Now, the thing about that is Villa ain't really doing nothing. He was out for about 2 months. He played on Sunday, but, you know, we going to see. But, Darth, like, you sounded like you was cool with Chris Conte, man. You know what I'm saying? That is totally fine if you like Chris Conte. But they needed help in that secondary. That's the whole point that I'm trying to make. Did you not see the secondary yesterday? Come on, man. It's sad, man. The whole defense is trash. The whole defense is trash. No, it is a point of bringing them up. Why? Because secondary is trash. I didn't say he's a bust. You didn't hear me say that. I'm still waiting for him to keep playing. But the secondary is trash. What else do you want me to say? Would you want me to praise the secondary? Derwin James will fucking help. He will help the defense. Right or wrong? He will help. You know, like, come on. It's some bullshit, y'all. It's some bullshit, man. But we're going to see what happens in 13 days. Now, I want y'all to come back on here when I do my video and be like, damn, we could have used a guy like that. Only for the secondary. That's the whole thing. We don't know when he's going to get fired. And I hope they fire him after this Falcons game. After this Falcons game, fire his ass. If they get blown the fuck out, fire his ass. Then next year, you might can promote Buck or get another defensive coordinator with a different scheme, upgrade the players, and then take it from there. Everything is on the defense this year. Everything is on the defense this season. Yeah, like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, they giving up 440 points a lot. They played 4 games and they gave up 40 points twice. They gave up 40 points twice. So, you know, I don't know, y'all. No, like, every fan gonna have their, opinions about shit, but, you know, we just gotta wait and see what happens. Well, shit. Dirk was trying to put the blame on him yesterday. You know, like he was trying to, oh man, like, you know, like everybody need to be fired, and then you know, like starting with me. So, you know, like he recognized what's, you know, like what's going on, but well, not recognized, but I mean, like he knows what's going on, but it's like he not really trying to throw him under the bus. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, he's still like defense could be better or whatever, but he's not like mad. Like you don't even see Dirk mad on the sideline. When's the last time you seen Dirk mad on the sideline? You don't see him mad. You do not see him mad. You don't never see Dirk cut him mad. Seriously though, like you don't really see it. 52%, man. Bullshit, bro. Uh, man, look, them dudes is not getting coached up right, man. Bruh, man, he needed to win. He needed to win, period, though, man. Like, cause I'm tired of doing videos like this, man. I wish, I wish I could just be happy for once, man. Like the first 2 weeks, man, it seemed like 6 years ago, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like the first 2 weeks was cool. You know what I mean? Like we was like, oh man, like this offense looking pretty good. You know, motherfuckers start rocking the fake beards and shit. You know, people start being hyped. You know, Stephen A. had him in their top 5, and then the Pittsburgh game came. I said, okay, you know, they lost about 3 points. All right, okay. But then yesterday we like, you know, like most Bucks fans thought that they was gonna win this shit. You know what I mean? It's like, oh man, they got Mitch Trubisky. He ain't gonna do shit. Man, he came out there and was lighting these motherfuckers up, man. Come on, man. Yeah, man, they're gonna have to. Hey, man, that shit gotta stop. Stop the fucking bleeding. So in 2 weeks. So in 2 weeks, man, if they go out there and looking like shit, look, man, that's some bullshit. Say you should have drafted Isaiah Oliver or Dante Jackson. I mean, like they always in that same round. Carlton Davis, MJ Stewart, like they always in that same round. They could have went either way with that. Hell yeah, man! Fire that motherfucker, man. Fire him. Bring someone else in there. You know, like Buckner, man. He, you know, like he showed passion. You know, like Terrell Worthy, he jumped off sides. So when he went to the sideline, man, Buckner was on his face, man. He was just like, man, like, what the fuck is you doing? Like, you know what I mean? Like, we need that type of passion, man. Like, they don't have it, man. Like, they don't have no coaches to be on their ass. Like, yo, at least somebody be yelling at these motherfuckers or something. Like, damn. The plan is to move Vernon outside Davis slot. Well, I'm not trying to wait another year, man, to see that. Like, this season just started, and it's like, man. I mean, like now they 2-2, but it's like the you know the defense does not give you any hope. You know what I mean? Like it just there, yo. Like it just 48. Come on, man. 48 points. Fire this dude, man. The Bears, bro. The Bears. The fucking Bears, yo. The fucking Bears. The Bears. Oh, man. What do you say? Don't tell me he said that. MJ Stewart did not say that. Yeah, man. I think they boycotted yesterday. I ain't gonna hold you. But I think that they boycotted yesterday. The way they just looked, it was just like that defense was just lost, man. If they giving up 30 and a half, man, just forget it, man. No, he said that MJ Stewart said something about the fans should just shut up and whatever, but come on, man. Bruh, I was ready to fight yesterday. The last time I had a fight was 8th grade, goddammit. That was fucking 18 years ago, all right? Like, that's the last time I had a fight in 8th grade. I was ready to fight yesterday. Straight up. I was ready to fight. I was ready to fight anybody. Line that shit up. Fight him. I call out one of my home. Come over and help me out with something. And knock his ass right the fuck out. That's how mad I was, bro. I'm telling you, he gotta go. He's the problem, man. Tell you, I was ready to fight, bro. I was ready to start slanging on dude. For real. I'll kick somebody right in the goddamn head. Hey, hey, yo, B, come on over here, man. You know, help me with this. Well, you know, and knock his ass right the fuck out. Have his tongue on hanging out his fucking mouth. He was like, man, what you hit me for? Man, the fucking Buccaneers, man. That's why I'll fucking knock your ass up, man. Fucking around with this team and shit. But I'm very consistent, man, because when they win, I'm here. When they lose, I'm here. I'm always here. It's rough. It's rough. Still trying to do videos and like you know your team suck, so it's like you don't want to be all negative all the time, like. But like, what positive should we go on? Like, what positive do we have from yesterday? I don't know. I don't have no positive thoughts from right now. Everything is negative. I don't have nothing positive to say. Bunch of bullshit. Robert Ayers said that last season. Yeah, yo. No type of adjustments. There's no adjustments. There's no type of adjustments, man. It's just not. There's no type of adjustments, man. Man. When they played the Falcons, man, and Julio Jones, Julio and Matt Ryan and them dudes, and if they light them up, if that offense light that defense up, boy oh boy, man, I hope y'all gonna be around for that video. I hope y'all gonna be around for that video. It said, Corner Levante like the tight end around. Yo, Savage, man. Like, I had pointed this out. They cannot stick speedy running backs and tight ends that's very athletic. They can't fuck with them. They cannot stick them. The middle of the field just be so wide open, bro. Just so wide open, man. The safeties, man, they backing up 50, 60 yards. You can't make this shit up, man. Last year, motherfuckers was clowning Vernon Hargreaves because he 30 fucking feet away. And Mike Smith was like, well, you know, I let the players line up where they want to line up at. Come on, dog. So like you tell me, Vernon, who was a solid cover corner in college, he was a man-to-man corner in college. You telling me that you just let your players do whatever? Come on, bro. Cut the bullshit. Cut the bullshit. These dudes is 40 yards away. Last Monday night, when McDonald scored that touchdown, it was a blitz. So I can understand why the linebackers were not in the play. But they still got blocked. The tight end was wide the fuck open. Chris Conte is 20 yards away. Watch the play again. He's 20 yards back. And it was 3rd and 10. It was 3rd and 10. It was 3rd and 10. Why is Conte back 20 yards from the ball? There's nobody on that side. There was nobody over there. What kind of defense is this? I don't know what kind of defense they're running. What are they running? Cover 2? I mean, what is this? Cover 29? What the fuck is they running? I don't even understand what they running. I mean, dudes is just wide open. The safeties are not, man, the safeties are not, they're not even impacting the game, man. They don't be in the plays, man. Burton was wide open on that touchdown. On that first touchdown, Evans slipped. but they had nobody else behind them. Grimes and I forget who else was the other DB. They was running across the field to get to Burton. So it was just Evans on him, and Evans slipped. Something is going on, bro. Shit was bad, bro. Amazing, man. That shit was bad. You right about that. Whoa, 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 whoa. The 3-4? Hell no. Oh no. 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 No, I'm alright. Stick to 4-3. Stick to the 4-3. Buccaneers ain't doing no 3-4. Hell no. Hell no. Not no 3-4. They don't even have the corners to. Man, look. Most of the game, they run two linebackers most of the game. I don't know the percent that Quan and Avante are out there together, but it's a very high percent. Because the Buccaneers are always a nickel defense. You might see the other linebacker out there every once in a while, but most of the time they're in nickel. I mean, dudes were just, man, Gabriel was wide open. Cohen was wide open. I'm like, who is sticking these guys? That defense, boy, woo! Bro, I had to cut, I really cut that shit off. When the score was like 35-3, I said, nope. No, I'm all right. Nick Bosa would be cool. He's injured right now, but like he's still projected to be like a top 5. Shit, like he might be top 1 maybe. So he gonna be there, but it depends on where Tampa Bay gonna be picking at. Look, they only played 4 games, so they got 12 other games to correct this shit. So there's still a little bit of hope for them to change the defense around. But the way yesterday went is like you can't be like, yeah, like they can still change around and look at yesterday's game. You be like, no, like, so I don't know. Yeah, man, like Noah Spence, man, he wasn't even suited up, man. Like, it's bad, man. This shit bad. Look, man, that game in Atlanta is going to scare me, man. That game is scaring me, man. That game could get real ugly, man. That game could get ugly as shit, man. The way that defense looked against Chicago, if they go out there and look like that against Atlanta, man, I will fire Mike Smith in the goddamn press box. I will go up there to the press box and fire his ass right in the press box. But yo, man, you can pack his shit and go. You can right there in Atlanta if you want to, but you can't come back. Baker Mayfield, they scored 47 points yesterday. So that's the game after this game. So it was like, you know, I don't know. Like he gonna have to definitely, look, man. Like he gonna have to do something because like his shit is on the line, man. If he somehow survived the season and they announce he's gonna be the coach for next year, boy. If y'all thought I was crazy now, that video is gonna be, oh man, that's gonna be like an all time rant video right there. All time, man. All time, yo. After yesterday, the schedule was getting scary. Yeah, man. That's what I was telling, man, because when I did my preview, I was saying, like, do not sleep on the Bears. The Bears been playing pretty solid this season. They've been playing pretty solid. But I did not expect that shit. I had the Buccaneers winning, but I did not expect that. That was just like some whole other shit going on. That was crazy. That was fucked up. So, I don't know, man. Let me check the comments. Secret lovers. That's where they are. Yes. Yeah, man. Like Baker Mayfield, like he threw a pick six, but like he came back, like he was looking all right, man. Like he was, like I didn't watch the whole game yet. I can watch it on Game Pass, but I seen the highlights of the game. Baker Mayfield for his first start, he looked pretty solid, man. He looked pretty good, man. Their defense ain't that much good, but like their offense is doing all right. Do not sleep on the fucking Browns. Bruh, if the Buccaneers lose to the Browns, bruh, Khalil Mack, man, he was beasted, man. He's beasted. The offense, man, like if they're not scoring like 30-something points, man, they ain't gonna win too many games this year. That's just common sense. If the Buccaneers ain't scoring 30, 35, they in trouble. They in fucking trouble. All right, the Buccaneers gave up 40-21. Pittsburgh scored 30, so but they scored, they still scored 30 and 48 points. This is sad, man. 139 points in 4 games. Let me tell y'all again. The Buccaneers defense has given up 139 points in 4 games. Do y'all hear this shit? $139 points in 4 games. And if people defending Mike Smith, you should be ashamed. I don't care who it is. You should be ashamed of yourself if you out here defending Mike Smith. 139 points. Damn near 35 points. You're not beating nobody. You're not beating nobody. Yeah, because they gave up 139. Buccaneers scored 48, 27, 27, and 10. Goddamn shame. 10 fucking points yesterday. There is a 27-point differential right now for the season. Buccaneers scored only 112 points. That's all they scored so far. Even though they started hot, man. Like that first, like that first two games, man. Even the Pittsburgh game, they scored 27, but it just wasn't enough. Yeah, man, they're not gonna win too many games, man. Unless it's like a shootout or something. But as of right now, they ain't gonna be able to do it. The only reason why, the only reason we got off did against the Rams because the scheme, the team wasn't trying to ball when the scheme was based on without being it. I know. They are very lucky, man, because they beat the Saints by 8, and they beat the Eagles by 6. They could have won Pittsburgh. They could have won that, and then yesterday's game was just, it's just bad for just for a fan. Yep, they averaged 28 a game, and giving up almost 35. So yeah, so that's the defense we have right now. Yep, they don't really have a run game. Jones is back. Barber, they don't have a chance to run enough though, because most of the times they trailing. They could not stop a cold, man. Levante and Quan, they don't make they don't make as much of an impact as most fans think, man. They really don't. They're not making as much of an impact. They're not changing the game, man. It's just sad right now, man. Well, shit. Shouldn't they be? Shouldn't they stop the pass? Yes. Yes, they should. But they can't. Didn't Nick Foles have over 300 or something yards? I'm not saying I'm not saying, shut them all out. That's not gonna happen. But the numbers could be just a little bit lower, man. Need something. Trubisky was, oh man, that that was bad. Yesterday game was bad, very bad, very bad. Uh, let's see. Mm. Yo, Gunner funny as shit. Um, he said MJ still had to play linebacker. Hell no, he ain't no linebacker. He's gonna be that, that third corner next year, probably the fourth. But Grimes, man, Grimes is done. Grimes is done. Grimes don't even be in the plays, bro. He'll have like he'll have like two or three good ones, but last week game he was bad. This week he ain't really impacting shit, man. Like nobody did nothing yesterday. JPP was probably the best player yesterday on that defense. Everybody else was MIA. Shit crazy, man. Grimes is done. Grimes is done. So they're gonna have to figure out what they're gonna do with the corners. They need to do that and safety. Seriously, man. Like I know Thomas got injured yesterday, so plus he's gonna be 32. So it's like the guys that's turning 30, you kind of want to stay away from people like that. Because that's just the age thing in the NFL. Like once you turn 30, you're old and shit. But tell that shit to Tom Brady ass. He's 40 fucking one. But yeah, Earl Thomas is gonna be out there next year, coming off the injury. I'm not too fond of that. I don't know too many safeties next year. The cornerback is probably gonna be Carlton Davis, MJ. Vernon probably gonna make it. Ryan Smith, he actually been playing pretty good this year. Ryan Smith been playing pretty good this year. He's one of the bright spots. Who would have thought Ryan Smith would be the bright spot of the Tampa Bay defense this year? Just a little bright spot. I'm not saying he's been great. He ain't been bad either. He's been okay. I'm trying to see something, man. I'm trying to. Next year, man, safety, man. I don't know, man. I'm not too familiar with all these guys that they got on there, man. Taylor Rapp. Oh, I don't know about these dudes, man. I don't know, man. My man said he want Raheem Morris back. Shit, man. I want mine. I want mine coming back to coach the defense. They need somebody on that defense that's getting it. Buckner would be the perfect candidate for that, but like we don't know if he could actually coach the entire defense. But I'm pretty sure he can. because I think he just been on the D line for the most part, but I think he could actually do a better job than Mike Smith. Yell at these motherfuckers, do something, man. Trust me, they won't, and they never will. No type of adjustments were made yesterday. Tyree Cohen just did whatever, man. I mean, they was just doing whatever yesterday, man. It was, oh man, it was bad, man. It was bad. Uh, I don't want to talk the draft because that's like, you know, like the season ain't over yet. But I can still talk the draft a little bit. Hey, look, man, the way the offense is set, I don't care about the offense. The offense got very good players on it. They need to bring back Deshaun Jackson next year. Bring him back next year. Godwin Godwin gotta stay. They got good young players on the offense. Defense is the issue. They gotta address that. The first 2-3 picks gotta be defense. I mean, get a corner, get another linebacker, get defensive end, tackle, whatever you gotta do. But they gotta address that because they need to get a little bit younger and just a little bit better on that defense. Like the secondary is very young. Our defensive tackle is he's like 23. Noah Smith is done. Like I don't think he's going to be back next season. Like Brandon Hargraves, he's still young. Smith is still young. Justin Evans is young. Them guys is getting baptized right now, man. Desmond and MJ Stewart, like all them guys are very young, man. I think Conti and Grimes was the oldest guys in that secondary. Because they're not creative enough. They are not creative enough. They are not creative enough. Don't ask me why, but that's the way it is now. But yeah, this was my my response video to trade once Browns got bad. D would go at the soft zone. Defense is pressing more and week 2. Well, shit. I thought he would have helped. I thought I thought Brent coming back was what's going to help, but it hasn't changed much. Like maybe the Vernon Hargraves and Chris Conti injury was bigger than we thought, because them two were the most criticized Buccaneers in that secondary last year. They were the most two talked about guys in that secondary. While Brent Grimes, he was still getting, he getting a little older. But like I was pointing out shit about Brent Grimes. But it's like one of them cases where if you're popular enough with the fans, they ain't gonna say, they're not gonna say anything about that person. Just for Quan and Devontae. But it was like with them, like you can't really say too much about them guys. Oh man, like you don't know what you're talking about. But if they not making their plays, you gotta talk about it. You can't just pick and choose who to fuck with. If you're gonna fuck with Jameis, you're gonna fuck with Gerald, fuck with anybody else. You can't just pick and choose. If Vontae not making his plays, or if Quan ain't doing shit, you gotta say something about it. But they're very popular with the Buccaneers fan base. So, like, you won't hear too many people talking bad about them. I'm just saying. But Vernon Hargreaves, Chris Conte, you know what I'm saying? Like, them guys was getting, like, criticized like crazy, bashed. They want everybody, you know, they wanted them gone. But, like, now they're gone, so it's like, they can't blame nobody. They can't blame them right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they not playing. So this is what we got to deal with. You know, like fans want them gone. They're gone now. So it's like we got to deal with this shit. We got to deal with the rookies. We got to deal with Isaiah. We got to deal with Williams. Like we got to deal with them guys now because they don't have nobody else left. You know? Yeah, like Vernon played way better in the slot, but he didn't really play that many games in the slot. But that scheme that they run doesn't really fit him. You know, because when he was coming out of college, I said, yeah, man, like, we got to get this motherfucker. But then they didn't really, like, like the scheme that they have, they don't really help him out. Because he playing 20 yards off, like, that's not his game. Like, he got to play bump and run. So, like, when he moved him, like, inside, he played bump and run a lot. Like he was like, like a man-to-man corner. But like when he's playing outside, they got him playing 15, 20 yards back. Can't make no plays like that. You know, it's easy to get. It's easy if they play Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers, Big Ben, Phillip Rivers. Who else, man? Even the Carson Wentz or something like that. If they see Vernon Hargreaves playing 15, 20 yards back, it's easy to check. Yeah, let's run this little, this little slant and take it 30 yards. Because Vernon Hargreaves, most of the time he's not in position. Most of the time when he's playing on the outside, save for Brent Grimes. Vernon Hargreaves, man, he, and I feel bad for him because, like I'm a fan of his, but fans was just like, like he a bust and he ain't this, he ain't that, but they wasn't really looking at the guy that's really coaching the defense because he hasn't helped anybody out. Mike Smith hasn't helped nobody out on that defense at all. Nobody. Everybody's been struggling in that secondary. Everybody. And even Brent Grimes been struggling. You know what I mean? So we gotta next year, 2019. They got to get somebody else in there. They had to get somebody new in there. Seriously, man, because I'm just done. I'm just done with Mike Smith. Seriously, man, like, I'm just 48 points to the Bears is not going to cut it. Somebody got to take the fall. So if it ain't going to be the players, it's going to be the defensive coordinator first or the head coach. Either one of them, you know what I mean? They can bite the fucking bullet. Seriously. Oh hell yeah, hell yeah! Everybody that the whole roster, man, going from the top to the bottom, man, from the dirt cutter, all all the way down to the goddamn water boy. Like everybody should be ashamed, man. Everybody, man, they need to clown. They need to get clowned. Seriously, they need to get clowned by fans, the media, other teams. They need to get clowned. I'm not. Look, man. Look. Keep that shit 100 nowadays. They need to get clowned. This is terrible, man. Like like the fans deserve better, man. Yo, do not let Baker Mayfield go down there and light it up. That should be that should be it. If they lose to the Falcons, and if they let Baker Mayfield throw for 350 or 400 yards and 3-4 touchdowns and they win, Mike Smith better be gone that fucking night. He has to be gone. Seriously, man. If they lose to the Browns, if the Bucks lose to the Browns, oh man. Y'all know EDP? Bruh. I'm going to change my name. EDP 2.0. That's going to be my name. A big black angry man on YouTube. Raging, dog. Raging. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Willie? Call it what? Mike Smith. It's trash. Yeah, man. Tampa Falcons. That's a goddamn shame. It's trash. Defense is trash. Thank you for the comment, Willie. Thank you for the comment. Yeah, but yes, he's young. He still don't have. I don't think he got 15 starts yet. I think he's still in the 15 starts, maybe. At the most. I know Mike Glennon started the first couple games of that season. So yeah, so I don't think he got 15 starts yet. He might just hit 15 starts, I think. Total. So it's like they did not do anything yesterday. The blitzing they can't do nothing. And like you would have thought that when they upgraded that D-line, the D-line would have been that shit where they'll come in there and they'll just dominate, but they haven't really dominated as much outside of JPP. And I was thinking that the linebackers that they have, they would have been making more plays because of the D-line. But that's not the case. It's like last year all over again with this defense. If they not creating no turnovers or no sacks, it's a problem. It's a problem. Period. Mike Smith is the head of the problem. You're gonna have to cut the head. Seriously. next year, either they promote Buck or get someone else in there and keep Buck. You know what I mean? Like, let them work. But if they ain't gonna try to improve the defense, fuck it. Fuck it. Hey man, but like I don't know, but you watched the game too yesterday, so it's like, you know, what's going on. Willie know what's going on. Rocky know what's going on. The Bucks YouTubers know what's going on. People on Facebook know what's going on. You saying? No, man, Jordan Whitehead is injured. I believe he got injured last week. Remember he got injured in Pittsburgh? Well, like during the game against Pittsburgh, he got injured, man. So, yeah, like, he was injured, man. So they had to put Isaiah in. So they had Isaiah and Justin Evans starting. So like they are very inexperienced at the at the safety position. Oh, look, man. You ain't gotta tell me that. If they lose, if they lose to the Falcons, and if they lose to Baker, there's no way he should still be the fucking defensive coordinator. Either him or Dirk. And Dirk ain't gonna get fired during the season. They're gonna wait till after the season. So we might have to still deal with Dirk has. But Mike Smith, if they give up 40 to Atlanta and they give up 30 to the Browns, which is possible. Oh my goodness. Look, man, I was told earlier that I can't talk about Derwin James anymore because he's not on the team. So, I don't want to talk about Derwin James anymore. Yeah, we are short at the safety position. The defensive line is not getting that much pressure. And I love our linebackers, man. I fucking love them guys, man, but they're not impacting the games. They are not making that many plays. Shit ain't cool, man. The Buccaneers got one of the best linebacker tandems in the league. Talent-wise, like number-wise, whatever. But they haven't been as great this season. Amazing, man. That's the whole thing. He don't do it. He is not going to do it. So we're going to keep talking about this shit all season. Me, I'm getting tired of talking about it. I'm getting tired of talking about Mike Smith every goddamn video. I shouldn't have to talk about this motherfucker. But that's the way it is, though. I gotta keep talking about Mike Smith every goddamn video. And like I be mad at everybody, man. Like, when is enough, man? We done went through 5-11 and 4-12 and 2-14. And that's in the last, what, I'm gonna say 5 or 6 years? We had to live through this shit. We had to watch this shit. When is enough, man? 5-11, 4-12, 2-14. If this defense does not improve, 35 points a game, 400 yards, we're going to be looking at 3-13 or 4-12. You ain't making the playoffs if you're giving up no goddamn 35 points a game, unless your offense is a goddamn Rams or 2000 motherfucking New England Patriots in 2007, shit like that, when the motherfuckers scoring 45 and shit like that. Nah. They got the potential to score that many points, but they not. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Pittsburgh was blitzing like crazy. They was blitzing like crazy. And they was fucking Fitzpatrick up, too. Oh, yeah. Defensive breakdowns. It would. Oh man, that first half yesterday, man. Oh man, it was bad, man. That first half was bad. That first half was nasty, man. That was the worst half of football I've seen. Besides that fucking. Oh yeah, remember the? Oh, what year was this? 2014 with the Ravens. What was the final score? What was the final score of that game? When they made Joe Flacco look like goddamn Dan Marino out there, motherfucker. The final score of that game was nasty, man. 48-17. That was Lovie Smith's first season. I got like probably a good 5-10 more minutes left on the live stream, man. But my phone is at 23%. To bring Bell in, I don't know. Like that's, bringing Bell in. I mean, they could do it, but I just don't trust Dirk as an offensive coordinator. They probably not even use Le'Veon Bell, man. They probably give him 8 carries and two catches. That's it. Bell would help, but they're not gonna pay him. They're not gonna pay him, man. That would be nice though, but that's not gonna happen. They don't even use the guys they have. They don't even use them that much. Here, let's just give these, let's just give these guys 3 carries and let's call it a day. But yeah. Well, Bell is not going to fix the defense. He might take a little bit of pressure off because they can actually have the time of possession if they could run the ball, but they actually don't run the ball. So it's like yesterday they actually led in time of possession yesterday, which is crazy because the Bears are scoring so fast. The Bears didn't need that much time, man. They were just going down the field, man. Like I was just like, wow, like it's just sad, man. Um, yeah, well, I won't say that's the reason, but Bell. I mean, like Bell. I mean, like they offered Bell a contract. They offered Bell that contract. I think it was in like late August or something. Like they offered him a contract and like he turned it down. Um, he didn't want that contract. But like they should have traded him 5, 6 months ago. So next year he will be on a different team next year. This year he's probably not gonna play, at all. So because I think the Steelers is still trying to get something from him, like for him. So you know, nah, I don't want Tampa Bay giving up shit for anybody right now. They need to focus on this season. Seriously, like Bell ain't gonna help this defense. He's an offensive player, but he ain't gonna help this defense. You know what I mean? Like they need help in the secondary. Seriously, they need help in the secondary. Now, I'll take Joe Hayden or a Patrick Peterson or somebody like that, or like get like another safety in here. That's all fine, great and shit, but they need help in the secondary. Period. The running back is Dirk don't care about the running backs. He just do not care. The last 3 seasons should tell you that. Dirk do not care about no fucking running game. He just don't. No, I think no. Todd. I think Todd is. Calling the plays. Somebody said Dirk was calling plays yesterday. I don't know. I can't fucking tell and shit. Like you know what I mean. But like Dirk did have that fucking coloring book in his hand, so I don't know. So yeah, yeah. I don't know who the fuck called him, man. The way the game was looking yesterday, man. I won't be fucking surprised, man. Motherfuckers do not care about the run game, yo. Hold up. The Tampa Bay running game, right? The last 4 seasons. 27th in the league last year. They was 27th in the league last year. 2016, they was 24th. 2015, they was 5th. That's when Doug Martin had that great offensive season running the ball. And 29th in 2014. So the last couple years with the running game, Buccaneers don't give a fuck. So that's why this year I was not, I was not expecting too much from the running game, even with Ronald Jones. But I think they bullshit with that because it was like they missed out on Dalvin. they missed out on Dalvin and Kamara last year. So they said, hey, you know, we need to get a running back early. So they went and got Ronald Jones. So, you know, they always. But if they don't care about the running backs, they could have went and got somebody else in that secondary with that 40th pick. I'm just saying. The 38th pick, excuse me. Earl, yeah, well, look, man, next year Earl will be 30. So it's like, if they want to go that route, I would be okay with that. But the last 3 years, Earl been a little bit injury prone. Like, you know, he been fucked up a lot. So they could, they could go that route. You know, so like we're gonna see what happens. Who can we draft for running back next year? Alabama got a running back, Harris. Let me see something real quick. I'm trying to make this quick. Harris, they got Bryce Love. Ronnie Anderson is good, but he be injured, man. You know, he be getting fucked up. They got Miles Gaskin from Washington. But he's small. He's like 5'8". He's like 5'10". There's not too many household names coming out next year. Bryce Love will be good, but that's if they want to run the ball. Do not draft Bryce Love and then get him like 4 carries a game. Like, that's not going to work. Stanford is a run-based team. They run the ball a lot. Bryce Love will fit with Tampa Bay. That's if they want to run the ball. But they don't. Tampa Bay do not care. Tampa Bay do not care about running the ball. The last time we had a good running game was 3 seasons ago. 3 years ago, we had a good running game. Hey, man. Man, Dirk, man, I don't know, man. I don't fucking know about Dirk, man. Got about like 2 or 3 more minutes left, y'all, because my joint about to die. This eye. Yeah, so hashtag fire Mike Smith. I will be using that in most of my videos that's coming up. I'm taking off for the whole week. I'll be back next week with the Falcons Buccaneers preview video. I got an NFL pick'em. It's going to be Wednesday, and that's pretty much it. This was a response video to Bucko's Locker. You know, he wanted the Bucks YouTubers, which is like, it ain't that many of us. So it's like, you know, I said, fuck it, you know, like, I'm going to just go ahead and just post my video up. And you know, take it from there. Thank y'all for tuning in with your boy. Make sure y'all subscribe, like, share, comment. Do what y'all gotta do with that. And I do appreciate all your comments. I get like a whole lot of comments now, man. So it's just crazy, man. Like, you know, everybody just be saying what like what they gotta say, man. Which I do appreciate. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, because, you know, like, every Bucks fans gonna have their own opinion about it. So, You know, like thank you, Willie, Steve, Amazement, Big Bank, man, man, Rock, man. You know, everybody, man. So shout out to all the Bucks fans out here, man, and thank y'all for watching, man. But I will be back next week with the Bucks Falcons preview video, and it should be a very entertaining video. All right, so I'm gonna catch y'all later. Bucks is on the bye week; they fucking need it, and but yeah, man, I'm gonna catch y'all later, man. Y'all have a good one. I gotta go charge my phone. It's on 14%. Like, damn, I talked from 100% to the 14%. All right, so I'm out of here. Y'all have a good one.